Hello and welcome back. We were just getting ready to finish exploring the old schoolhouse last time I was playing. This place and it's pretty rad music. If it's a little loud, do let me know. Oh, hold on just a second. Fix my cell phone. Alright, there we go. So, now we're going into this big scary wormhole thing that we were approaching last time. That we had opened up. I don't really need any EP. I think I'll be fine as far as that goes. I'm obviously already saved back there, so there's no point in that. So we will go ahead and go through here and see what we end up with. It's a big empty corridor. Ooh. Pots. Any goodies here? Anything? Healing and a little bit of steps, I'll take it. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, for little things you get in pots, I mean, it's better than the stuff you get in Zelda, right? Alright, am I going backwards? I am going backwards. I oopsed. My bad. I'm going backwards. Lord, that's terrible. Okay, I opened another space up top. I thought it was that wormhole there, but I guess not. Instead, it's this really big, shiny thing at the top of the stairs. The big door used to be right here, and it's opened up. So we're gonna go inside and see what's going on.
It's a treasure chest!
It's 2 treasure chests. We have, not bad, that's a good heal item. And then, Leo's gem, cool. Hey Cordy, how you doing? Ah, that's fine. What are you playing on your DS? I'm gonna guess Rune Factory. Let's see, what does that quartz do? Zeus gem. Here we go. 10 strength, holy breath. 50, yeah, so nothing great. Fantasy life, yes. Okay, cool. Good game, I hope.
Let's get started!
Here we go!
Alright. I was hoping he could hit all of them. 3's not bad, though. Well, you failed me, Reem. These guys' evade must be crazy high.
My turn. There. Okay.
Magic. Can't have that. Do we have anything that impedes? This impedes.
Target's eliminated.
I guess you don't need to impede it. A lot like Rune Factory. Alright, well, I'll have to take a look at it. Any game that's like Rune Factory or Harvest Moon, I need to look at. Alright, really big
tough one. Be careful.
monster thing.
Oh, that looks tough. This'll
And
be
there's
fun.
two of them, go figure. Alright, let's see. Do you have any items that will help? ATS, CP. No, not really. Alright. He'll just attack then.
Now,
I'll get you up.
here I go.
You don't have anything that's gonna help with boosting strength or nothing? No. I didn't think so. So you'll attack too.
My turn.
There we go. That'll hit all three of them.
Gather on my blade.
Alright, let me adjust that just a little bit. Is that better or worse?
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Fantastic. Is my voice too low? I can turn that up as well, I just don't. Alright, so nothing good there. That's kind of creepy. Whoa! Did that bridge just fix itself? Emma, what just happened? How can it just repair itself like that? The higher elements, space, time, and mirage, influence causality. And they seem to be distorted here, somehow. I imagine the source of the distortion is waiting for us further inside. I don't even know what's going on anymore. We certainly don't plan to turn back. All we can do is press on. Sounds good. Okay, that's good to know. Sometimes the game gets kinda loud. I didn't even see that guy.
Okay.
Stop it. Alright. Since it's free, we'll go ahead and use his most powerful attack. Or magic. It's like some kind of judgment magic right there.
Oh, we did it.
Can't argue it's not effective though. More treasure. And another heal. They give you a lot of heals in this. Alright, 2 treasures on the sides, 1 down the center. Go take a look at those. Don't worry, buddy. I'll kill you when I come back through.
Watch out. This is a tough.
My turn.
Crafts.
Here we go.
Right. Here we go.
I'll handle it. Yes, sir.
Azure Blades, gather on my blade. Strike.
Yes, sir.
Not too terrible.
Now's our chance. Follow me, everyone.
Right.
Okay. I'll handle it.
Right.
Oh, you missed.
Too slow.
Go Fee.
Here I go. There. My turn. Done.
Fee's speed is so ridiculously high. She gets 2 or 3 attacks for everyone else's 1.
Yay, treasure!
Harris arm. Is that a male armor this time or female? It's a male. Men only, yeah. 380 defense, 20 strength. What's he have now? Okay, it's more defense. Yeah, I'll take the loss of that. Hello, thank you for the follow, Console Me. Welcome to the channel. Alright, we'll go ahead and equip Elliot in that other one. That'll give him much higher defense. Use that all day. His defense is next to nothing, so any chance I get to boost it.
Enemy sighted. Take him out.
1.
Okay. Here I go. Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
Alright, see what this treasure is. Maybe it'll be just as good.
Watch out. Oh, that looks tough.
Well, I sneaked up on him, but... oh well.
My turn.
Go. Azure flames. Gather on my blade.
Should be 20-something thousand. Yeah, not bad.
Now. Okay. I'll handle it.
My turn.
There we
Alright,
go.
let's keep going.
Not too hard. Those big beasties have a lot of HP, but they're really not that bad. A monster chest in this area is probably going to have a bunch of those big guys. All of a sudden, I'm wishing I hadn't used my
Okay.
CP for that last attack. Alright, I need you to take these guys out.
Here we go.
Here we go. Second form. Gale.
Ah, you missed the one guy I was hoping you'd kill. What's wrong with you? Dang.
Bad idea. My turn. Here we go.
Right.
Of course she kills him.
Give it up, everyone.
A little bit of health here in defense.
Here I go. There.
This is just going to be mostly a slugging match at this point.
Here we go. Second form. Gale. Go.
Gotcha. I'll handle it.
Well, I guess their resistance to vanish.
Here I go. Lemmy, give me a hand.
I haven't seen Megaten press yet.
Look up.
Alright, that's not too shabby.
Got it. I'll get you up.
Seriously doubt they're weak against sleep, so I'm not even gonna attempt that. Can I hit both? Not with that, I can't. Or with that. Ah well. Regular attack it is.
Right.
Alright, fine, let's try it. I doubt it'll put him to sleep though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you cast any magic. Forget that.
Target locked. Here I go.
That could probably hurt. Ancient Glyph maybe?
That's for you.
That should be pretty decent. Dang, that's a heck of a hit.
Go.
Did you just steal a bunch of my... That ain't fair.
My turn. Now.
I'll take you up.
It's over.
There we go. Not too bad.
Nice work.
This is a monster chest, so it should be really good loot. Let's see. 2U material, that's nothing.
Success.
I did it. I'm awesome. Making progress. I did it.
I've only just been.
Cool. And I got Deus Gem. Which does what exactly? Strength 15, Arts EP cost minus 25%, so I'm not too worried about that. Minus 25% cost, not that big a deal when you hardly use Arts. They just take too long to cast, I think. If they were faster, maybe I'd use them more often, but unless I have no other choice, I don't generally use them. This place definitely is weird, though.
Enemies ahead. Have to fight. Go.
Alright, if you could hit these guys,
Scam.
nice.
Okay. Safe for now.
That recovered all of his CP, so next time we do a major big battle, he'll be able to strike about 30,000 damage. Lord, this place just goes on and on and on. Jeez. I was running through it for a long time the last time I was in it.
Enemies ahead.
Or last time I was streaming.
Go. Second form. Gam. Okay. Safe for now.
See if we can avoid
Looks
this
like a
guy.
tough one. Be careful.
Yep, I'm faster than him. Oh, it's locked. Why is it locked? That's no fair. It's a good treasure chest though, so I'll have to get it. See if we can run around this guy again, or if he'll catch me. Ooh, that was close.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
Both sides are locked. Huh. Well, I guess I have to go forward. Oh,
Oh, that one was tough. This will
yeah.
be fun.
Couldn't get away from him. That's not very nice of you. Vanish. That'd be cool. Didn't work. He's resistant to vanish.
I'll handle it. Here I go. I'll handle it.
Go.
Huh. Well, let's see if we can impede anything here. Nope, not with what he has. Wow. I didn't expect his attack to impede.
Okay.
My turn.
Actually, now that I think about it, that makes sense. He has a quartz attached that does that.
Go.
Glad he hit him.
My turn.
Okay. Here I go. There. Now. My turn.
My turn.
There we go. Nice.
It's safe for now.
I don't know how he ran out of CP. I didn't use an attack. Oh well.
That one looks annoying. This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes. I'll handle it.
Got too close. Nice job there, Fee.
Here we go. Second form. Gale. Go.
Okay. My turn.
This guy was a boss at one point, and now he's just a regular NPC.
Okay.
My turn.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now. Bring it on. Here we go.
Sure, I'll take this fight.
Second form. Gale.
Well, at least he recovered all of his CP. Death blow. And it worked.
Oh, we did it.
Nice. That unlocked both gates or just one? Any game that makes you run that far ahead just to sit there and go back to pick up a treasure is just annoying. That's just filler right there. Come on, game. Stop that. They don't really do that anywhere else, though. So I don't know why they did it there. Oh well. I could have swore I killed both of those guys. Or one of those guys.
Ooh, that one looks tough. Ah, it's a treasure chest.
And Mars Gem. Mars Gem does what now? If it's better than what I've got, I'll replace the Zeus. Dang, that's up there. 80 strength. Zeus is... can cancel arts. I'm not replacing that. I'll replace attack too, though. That's like 4 attack 2s. I'll take that every day. I tried to get away.
Okay.
Here we go.
Alright, Rain, if you'd knock all of them out in one hit, that'd be great.
Gather on my blade. Okay, it's safe for now.
Nice. Alright, and that should have refilled his CP back above 100. It did. So he's ready to use that attack again.
Ooh, that one looks tough. This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes. My turn.
Go.
Ah.
As your planes, gather on my
I don't know if
blade.
he'll have enough power to do it without a full CP meter, but he'll get close. With CP full, you deal extra damage.
Yes,
with the special attacks like that.
My turn.
Take this.
Seriously, you killed him with a counterattack? Nice. Go Elliot.
Yay, treasure!
Orion boots. Is this a male boot or a female boot? Men only. What boots does he have now? 50, move, strength 5, defense, move, speed, evade. Yeah, I think I'll save these for Elliot. I think he needs them more than I do. On Rain. So all in all, that wasn't too bad to go back for. That was worth it. The respawn rate on those monsters must be crazy high.
That looks like a tough one. Be careful.
I'm not gonna keep needlessly beating them to death. 7th depth.
Let's get this over with.
Right. Now. You're open.
Go!
Ooh, you missed? Dang.
My turn. Here I go.
Alright, well at least Milliam got him. Are you hissing at Celine?
This looks like...
Alright, before we go in here, I think we're gonna save. I'm also gonna go ahead and eat some food that'll raise my CP up on Reen. 40 CP. I wanna get him above 100. There we go. Oh, look. Something to restore my health with. Unfortunately, it doesn't restore your CP, but... because I'd like to max it out, but... oh well. Now reveal unto me the colors of thy souls. What was that? Whoa, it was like someone was talking right into my mind. You heard it too? It seems as though we're linked even more closely through our Arcus units now. I imagine we're getting close now. That area ahead is probably the last, so we're almost there. We'll finally have our answers about all the mysteries of the old schoolhouse, about what's behind all this. We've come this far now. It's time to see it through to the end. Cross the threshold. How many doors are gonna be here? Meow. A door? It's got a jewel in the center. No, wait. Maybe an orb? It seems familiar somehow. That looks kinda like... I know what it reminds me of. That orb in Lagren Castle that summoned Nosferatu. Thou who wouldst be an awakener. Here exists a fragment of the great power. If thou seekest to claim it, prove thy worth. Come commencing the final trial. Wait, what is this great power? And what final trial? Watch out, it's drawing us in. Wow, why don't you just twist reality?
What?
Yeah, it's voiced. This is kind of creepy. Endless desert with thousands of graves. Everything burnt to ash.
Are we dreaming?
It feels too real to be a dream.
A sea of blades stretching out as far as the eye can see.
Is this a battlefield?
It feels so empty. So lonely. Yeah.
Be careful, it's coming.
Alright, what horror awaits us? Alright.
Is this it for us?
Yes, you're gonna die.
Stand tall. We're stronger than our fear.
Target confirmed. Commencing assault.
Looks like I won't need to hold anything back this time. Let's do this, Lammy!
This is it. The final trial. Stand before great darkness. Remember, darkness can't exist where light is. Let's be that light!
Right.
Aren't you just a cute little monster? Alright.
My turn.
So I doubt anything she does is gonna matter as far as attacks or powers go. I'll use Resounding Beat on him. That's a recovery over time. Yes. I don't think she has anything that's gonna help with this at the moment, so we'll just let her attack. Fee. You take out these two, that'd be great.
1, 2.
Alright.
Here we go!
I don't know if they matter or not. I mean, I really want to get his CP full first. But I don't want to attack, so I guess I'll just have to. Oh well. That'll attack all of them.
As your flames gather on my blade! Strike!
I should have fought that last battle. Okay.
My turn.
Go ahead and do your dance, I guess. Wonder if this is gonna hurt Elliot or not. Nope.
Here I go. Come on, Lemmy.
13,000.
Right.
Not too shabby. If you link back with Fee, that'd be great. Alright, let's go ahead and switch you out with Emma for the moment.
I'll take it from here. Rise, great towers. Lord of Marion. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that wasn't that strong, girly.
I'll handle it.
My turn. Burn to ash.
My turn.
Oh, Emma's out for 3 turns. I didn't even notice that.
My turn.
Good luck. I'll handle this. This is my secret weapon. Charging normal energy. Rested arrow.
Is that another 6,000 or 7,000 maybe? Welcome back.
Here I go. Here up.
Drag Laura into this.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Blade Dance!
13, that's pretty respectable. We're gonna go ahead and have you attack. We're not gonna use any more of your CP at the moment. Ouch.
It's my turn. Oh, Moon, shield us from harm.
Crescent shell. It's my turn. Sorry, would you mind?
I'll try at least.
Let's see, I think this cures all besides KO. Nope, he's not in range of anybody. Oh well.
It's a performance just for you. Seventh Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
4K, that's it. It's
My
kind of
turn.
weak sauce, isn't it? You missed?
Of
Rain.
course.
Alright.
Hi!
Azure Flames, gather on my blade.
Gonna need to start healing soon.
Strike.
Emma might not survive that.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Of course.
Yeah, Emma, how dare you? Let's see. I think this will restore her.
Thank you very much.
This looks bad.
You'll be alright. Let's do Holy Song, actually.
Listen to my song of healing.
My turn.
I don't think he has a mass heal. We'll use items instead. I almost never get to use items. Let's see. Laura needs it, I think. Where the heck is Laura? That must be the only two that are in range of it. Oh well, get your healing yourself.
Right.
Laura can take care of herself then.
Yeah. Rise, great towers. Lord Elmarian. Rest in peace.
Just not that strong, girl.
My turn.
I think
Sorry,
Fee's
can you
gonna
handle
do a
this?
little bit more than you, so.
Go.
Oh, good. Allies. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Here we go.
If you'd be so kind as to murder his allies.
Second form. Damn.
So close.
Azure flames, gather on my blade. Strike.
Okay.
Let's see. How's everyone's health? Do you have a heal? I don't think you do. Oh, wrong ones. No, but you have Chrono Drive. Let's put that on Rain.
Arcus activate.
I'll handle it.
Oh, must have canceled. If you don't mind, knock that off.
Arcus activate. Yeah.
Speed him up a little bit. Transfer her out for
I'm sorry
her.
for the trouble.
I'll handle this.
Arts.
Arcus activate.
Of course.
Da, 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 da.
Shatter.
You have my thanks.
Okay.
It only used most of her EP.
It's my turn.
Go. Second form. Damn. Now's our chance.
Ah, why'd I do that?
I'll handle
Of course.
Give me a critical. Ah, come on.
I can do this.
Too slow. Your turn. Okay.
Rain, if you'd be so kind as to finish this guy, that'd be great. This was the first really challenging battle in the game. I mean, all the rest of them were, all the other bosses were kind of hard, but this guy was a pain in the butt.
Terminating the final trial.
Alright.
Take heed, Awakener. Here exists a fragment of the great power. The flame and the jaws that devour the world.
Valamir.
Emma, you have to see this through to the end.
Hey, can you hear me? Pull yourself together.
Are you all right?
Sleeping?
We're back where we were?
Was that all just a dream?
Phew. They don't seem to be any worse for wear, at least.
Don't scare us like that. We had no idea what happened to you.
You're all here too. So, what was that, Emma?
I believe what we experienced was some sort of vision, which would mean what we saw wasn't, strictly speaking, real. But it does seem like in overcoming it, we managed to pass the trial that was mentioned earlier. The fact that Instructor Sarah and the others are here supports that idea too.
So, wait.
The fact that they're here means...
Horsefield's gone.
Everything's back to normal?
Sure looks like it. The bell stopped ringing, and that field of energy around the building is gone.
We won't know for sure without a more thorough investigation. But it looks like the building's gone back to normal, too.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all night. So now we can go ahead and have the festival tomorrow, just like it should be, right?
Huh.
Sorry, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
But
Why? Everything's back to normal now, isn't it?
Oh, come on, Sarah. That just ain't cool. I know there's no guarantee this won't happen again, but even still.
Oh, come on, Instructor. They're too tired to get your jokes.
The festival can't go on tomorrow like she said. But that's because it's after midnight now. So, it'll be happening today.
oh,
I see. I didn't realize it had gotten that late already.
You really had me going there.
It's too late for your humor, Sarah.
It's 20 minutes past midnight right now.
And considering the principal only gave you until midnight, I think you all should be marching straight to bed. After all, you've got your big show coming up this afternoon.
You bet we do.
All right, let's head back to the dorms, take a quick shower, then go... What?
The door!
Another fight? Alright then, let's have it.
Huh? Where'd that red jewel go?
I don't know. It seems to have vanished.
Hey, look.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, I mean, there's a mech in it, right? So...
Drinks are on me someday. Good showing, everyone.
Keep in mind, I'm 68 hours into the game. And it's only the first game. I have the second game that I'll be playing after this. Probably have a couple hours left, I think, in this one. Might even finish it tonight, now that I think about it. Tonight or Thursday at the latest, I think. So, we'll see. Good, good. This shouldn't feel any different than our rehearsals. The only real difference is that all that space out there will be filled with a crowd of people. But that's the worst part. Oh, no, no. You're not getting out of this now. A girl's gotta be brave. Hooray! Time to go out there and knock these boys dead with a sexy wink. Eustace, Machias, how are you guys feeling? I'm fine. About everything except this pairing. Well... at least we agree on something. If we got the energy to bicker, we've got the energy to do this show. Looking at us now, you'd never guess it, the ordeal we went through last night. You're telling me. That gray knight in the depths of the old schoolhouse was enormous. It looked like it has proper joints, so I doubt it's just a statue. I'll bet it can move, just like those archaisms and the terrorists are using. An astute assessment. The question, then, is who left it there, and for what purpose? It must have been down there for hundreds of years at least. In fact, the latest it could have been placed there is the Dark Ages. Yes, that's true. It certainly isn't something that could be created with the level of technology we have today. But is it really okay to leave it with the instructors? I feel like we should be, I don't know, investigating it or something. Well, we didn't really have another option. We have enough on our plates with this concert as it is. Yeah, my mother and grandfather should be coming later today, so we could always ask them to take a look. Well, for now, you just stay focused on the concert. Your family should be here pretty soon, right? Oh, is it that late already? Yeah, I guess it is almost time for my dad to show up. I guess I better go out and meet my brother. I suppose I should excuse myself as well. Okay, see y'all before the main event. Alright, give my best to your families. Okay, guess it's time to head down to the horse races and see who's looking to place a friendly wager or 3. Today's visitors seem even more well off than yesterday's, so I should be able to net myself a little spending cash. Come on, Fee, Mishy Panic's calling our names. I won't let you beat my top score. You're on. Later, Reen, Emma. Alright, I'll catch up later. Don't go causing too much trouble for other classes, you hear? And Crow, at least try to keep the gambling in moderation, okay? Ah, moderation. Such a familiar sounding word. And be sure not to fill up on sweets. I don't want you to make yourself sick before the concert. Ja. Hi. Hi, Mama. Oh, aye, Mama. Jeez. Your little sister should be here soon too, right? Yeah, I told her I'd meet her by the front gate around 10. She said she might run a little late though, so I think I have some time. She really seemed to be looking forward to her visit. I'm sure she'll enjoy seeing the festival with you. Huh. If I can make it through the morning without her nitpicking me, it'll be a minor miracle. Are you going to check in with the literature club? I am. I feel bad for leaving everything to Dorothy. I think I'll walk around the campus with Celine too, though. Oh, gotcha. You gonna confront her? Aren't you gonna ask? About Celine and me? Not to mention everything that happened last night. Huh. Well, like Makia said, we've had enough on our plates with this concert right now. I just want to spend the morning taking in the festival with Elise, and then be ready for our concert this afternoon. Reen. Besides, it's not like you and Celine know everything there is to know about the old schoolhouse either, right? I caught a couple of times last night when you seemed like you were as surprised as the rest of us. You noticed that, huh? You're right, though. There's still plenty about the building that we don't know either. And as for that armor sleeping in its depths, I only know a few ancient legends regarding it. I see. Still, would you be willing to share what you know with us after the festival's over? I would. I'm afraid I won't be able to share everything, but I'll be able to tell you a fair amount. That's good enough for me. I'm glad you're here with us, Emma. Let's give the crowd a real show to remember this afternoon. Of course. Well, she seems all excited about this afternoon now when she's just whimpering about it 5 minutes ago. Alright, Reen, go find your sister. Alright, Elisa should be coming around 10. I still got a little while before she shows up, so I guess I'll wander around the festival a little while. George said he was going to stay down in the old schoolhouse studying our find from last night. Maybe I should take him something to eat. He seemed so excited he probably forgot to take any food. I was thinking of something sweet. A pie, maybe? I'll just have to hope I can make a good guess at what he'd like. Alright, so no tickets or anything like that. I think you continue the story by going to the old schoolhouse. I don't see any really decent reason not to, so we'll just continue on. I could run around and chat with everybody, but there's really no big story arcing thing that would cause, so. Come to think of it, isn't George down on the 7th floor? Still got a while before Elise arrives. Maybe I should take him something to eat. Elise should be close now, so I'd better see George and head back up here before she gets here. Wait, I forgot to actually buy him something. Whoops. Guess I better go grab something tasty from the nearby stalls. It's gonna make me buy something? Oh, it automated it. Okay.
Hey there, guys.
Oh, what's up, Breen?
I see curiosity got the better of you too, eh?
No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out anything about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat, too.
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track. Oh, this is one tasty-looking apple pie. Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
You seem pretty taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is. So, what do we know so far?
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
Some unknown metal, then.
It's definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
You mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me no. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing in the joints.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
No, you don't.
Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there.
Piloted?
You telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest. And it's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to get it open.
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though.
It's sad things ended up the way they did.
Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened. And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
Still sore, are we?
It feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
You got that right. But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys?
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
All right. Big ol' weird mech thing. Almost 10, which means Elise should be here any minute. Might be good to make my way over to the front gate and wait for her. Agreed.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, Rean. Is something the matter? You look awfully tired. Did something happen?
No.
You can tell, huh? I was running all over yesterday. Mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last night.
Tests? During the festival? My, they certainly don't go easy on you here. Maybe you should go get some rest. You have your concert coming up this afternoon after all. I can look around on my own just fine. Though, honestly, if you're not feeling well, I'd rather take care of you.
It's nothing to worry yourself over. Really. Nah, I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my energy. Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead. I can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert.
Rean. Well, if you insist. If you want to keep me company that much, I'd be happy to oblige. What should we see first, then?
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How's that sound?
We walked around the academy together and I showed her all of the different attractions on display. Sid. That's not Sid. What's his name? I forget his name. It's at least his grandfather.
I took Elise around on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over.
Schwarzer?
Patrick? Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too.
I believe you are a son of the High Arms family?
Lady Elise, you're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it. How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy? Your dear friend?
We hate you. What are you talking about?
Sorry. Wait. When did we become dear friends?
A good day to you, Master Rean. And you must be his younger sister, who I've heard so much about.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer. It's good to see you well, Lord Patrick.
Please, please. There's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick. Ah, I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together?
Protective, aren't we, Rean?
Schwarzer, what are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with my taking this chance to foster good relations between our families?
See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet. Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests.
Rean?
Must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister?
Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication. There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to tend to those soon.
A bell?
Oh, that's the noon chime. Is it really that late already?
I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now. But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater.
Oh, I already know. I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A game.
I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine. I hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance with...
Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for you. If you'll excuse us, Master Rean, Lady Elise.
You go to school with some rather amusing people. I would have expected a son of one of the 4 great houses to be a lot less approachable than that.
Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage. Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms.
Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mention in your letters, too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all.
Yeah, I really did. I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7, too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now.
Thank you so much for showing me around. I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, so go on and start getting ready for your concert.
I'm really sorry to have to leave you flying solo. And maybe a little nervous now. How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know?
Tee hee. The two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection.
Oh, Princess Elfin.
Huh? I know that voice anywhere. Your Highness!
And Prince Oliver, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness.
Token position though it may be, I am the chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit. I would have liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official duties.
Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival. I couldn't miss it. In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival.
Right. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness. Did you come as their escort captain?
Basically. I was asked to step in on short notice to handle the security detail. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that.
Thanks.
Oh yes, when will the concert be starting, by the way? I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do any research beforehand.
They'll be starting around 3 p.m. Although I think another of the classes will be performing an operetta before that. Still, you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this.
Well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torrid embrace of forbidden love.
It sounds like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though. Would you mind terribly if I tore off my shirt and leapt on stage to join you all midway through?
We're mostly just amateurs when it comes to music, so I'm not sure that'd be such a good idea. You know, I don't see Major Vander around. Is he not with you today?
Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about it already. There's been another development in the Crossbell situation today.
I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action, aren't they?
Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now. If it helps put you at ease, I can't really see there being a war, regardless of what happens. The gulf in military power between our two nations is far too wide. It would be suicide for them to try to fight us. The Calvard Republic isn't standing idle either, so I imagine it'll end up a deadlock between superpowers. Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today, but I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate tensions. Governor Regnitz, Rufus, and Chairman Arena are all here as well. I would presume they share the same opinion. But right now, you've got a concert to give, and I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember. Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates. Do it for yourself.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it all we have up there today.
What's all this chit-chatting over here, you two? Care to let us in on your little gentleman's club?
And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought. Anyway, Alphen and I would be happy to escort Elise around while you're indisposed. We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you needn't worry about a thing.
Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Good luck. I'll be praying for your success.
I look forward to seeing you shine up there on the stage.
Okay, I guess I should head over to the auditorium now. We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta, too. That was incredible.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
That's going to be one tough act to follow. Can we really measure up?
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that?
Come on, don't start getting all wishy-washy on me now. If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house.
You really think so?
She's right. We'll be fine. Our concert packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much. You just gotta believe.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
What more can we give than our best?
Well, hopefully, all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
Roger. I'm so excited I could explode! We're coming in, okay?
Toa and George. Here we go.
Toa? George? Here to give a little comfort to the weary soldiers fighting the good fight?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Actually, we have a special guest who insisted on seeing you.
Coming in.
Huh?
It couldn't be.
Angelica?
Looks like I made it just in time for the main event. Kinda disappointed I missed the operetta, though. Heard Class 1 was really on fire.
You made it!
Just barely.
Man, when did you get to be such a babe?
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me come. He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage.
Wow, jeez.
So, here I am, dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again.
Well, if that's your aim, you're certainly dressed for victory.
Yeah, but I think it might draw out your charm a little too well. Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely out of their league.
You do look lovely, though.
Thanks, but honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair maidens.
Ah! Angelica!
Nothing like the pure fresh scent of a woman. All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face. I'm in heaven right now.
Oh, good grief.
Well, I suppose some things never change.
Come on, Angie.
All right, I've got my fix. Time to move on to my little ladies. So warm, so soft.
That tickles!
I should have seen this coming.
Angie, don't get too carried away now.
You do know they could file a sexual harassment claim, right?
It's good to have her back.
I'm so glad she managed to make it after all.
Looks like the winds are favoring us today.
I'm looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, you've got quite the show in store for all of us. Don't go getting yourselves too wound up. Just remember what you practice, put your all into it, and I'm sure the audience will be right there along with you.
Yeah, it's your time to shine. Go on and have the time of your lives, guys.
Good luck out there.
Understood.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Next, our Academy's very first Class 7 is proud to present a concert.
Oh, it's not actually voiced. I didn't remember that. What a shame. I think in the Japanese version it is, and it's in Japanese. I just think they couldn't find anyone that would be willing to sing it, or they didn't translate it. Because I remember seeing this voiced in Japanese. Ah, they didn't voice any of it. That's not fair.
Brings us to the end of Class 7's performance. Thank you all for coming out.
Encore! Encore!
What?
Ladies and
gents, you've been a wonderful crowd. And we've heard your cheers loud and clear. So without further ado, I give you our third and final song.
I think this is the theme for the game. Wasn't it? I don't think that's the voice actor for Emma either. I like how they didn't voice act anyone but Emma.
Everyone, join in!
Must be a popular song, whatever it is. I think so too. I think all the voices being there would definitely help. Even in Japanese, it would be fine. There's the opera singer. That's a hell of a bonfire. Why are y'all back in class?
I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I can't feel my feet.
I guess that qualifies as a success then, right?
Well, the crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic.
As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought.
I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us.
I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine.
I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped for.
I guess your plan paid off then.
Sorry.
Patrick.
Oh, it's you.
Honestly, this is what bothers me so much about this class. I know you're tired. We're all tired. But that doesn't excuse this level of indolence.
What concern is it of yours?
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades.
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd.
Great casting, too. Paris fit her role to a T.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it.
You did? Well, I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the raw level of talent on display, who'd expect anything less than perfection? Wait, are you mocking me? If you're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel? Show a little dignity at least.
What are you going on about?
Aha! We did it, didn't we?
Oh. Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play. You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that. Good day.
What was that all about?
I'm not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at us.
Congrats, everyone! You did it!
Huh? What brings you all here?
Is something wrong? You guys are so worn down, you totally forgot, didn't you?
Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees get to vote on their favorite attraction? Well, the results are in.
Oh, now that you mention it.
We were so busy, I completely forgot about that.
So wait, did we...
They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorites.
And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes, is Class 7's concert.
Oh!
Huh. Congrats, guys.
Well, at least that's over.
Aw, come on, is that it? That's all the enthusiasm you can muster?
Well, after seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us.
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time.
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our achievements.
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy.
Yep, every student should feel proud about these last 2 days.
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desk potatoes out of your listless post-festival comas. Or have you forgotten that we still have the after party to enjoy?
Oh yeah, there's that.
I totally forgot. It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families.
There's gonna be bonfires, right? And dancing?
Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you.
All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over whenever you're ready.
Okay, I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. What do you say we head on over and enjoy the party?
Right. Woo! Party time!
I'm going to take this opportunity to take a really quick break. I will be right back. Alright, and I'm back, and we can continue on. I already saved. Why am I saving again?
Oh.
Hey, look, it's all your families.
Oh, Mother and Grandfather are still here.
My dad, too. And my brother, though I can't imagine why.
Maybe because they wanted to hang out with you a little bit? I know, it's terrible. Family.
Elliot, Crow. I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on? You got so serious there, I was getting kind of scared.
It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding it along. I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I appreciate you doing that.
Damn, man. Is making people feel awkward a hobby of yours or something?
Aw, it's no big deal. Besides, it was a real team effort. Everyone played a part. I mean, look at you. You were a fountain of good advice through this whole thing. And honestly, I should be the one thanking everyone.
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much music means to me. Because it's not just about performing by myself. It's about performing together, playing off each other's strengths to make something wonderful. So I should be the one thanking you. This never would have happened if I didn't come to this academy.
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the hardest?
Elliot, my boy! Your father's arms are ready and waiting for you to leap into them!
There you go. There's your hardest cringe.
Does he always have to say that stuff so loudly? Sorry, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, later. This year's festival's been a blast. I'm kinda hoping we can do the same thing next year, too. Though, who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next year. Crow?
Oh, yeah. Generally, people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduation, but Class 7's basically one giant exception to everything the school's ever done, so who knows?
I guess that has its pluses and its minuses. But no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
If I manage to graduate, at least. Barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in Class 7 till the end of the month. Which means our time as classmates is almost up.
Now that you mention it, yeah. We'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month then. Can't let you off easy.
Come on, it's no big deal. Trust me, you're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of Sharon's cooking.
You better. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate, am I? I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
Of course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, yeah. Guess it's about time I gave you this back.
Isn't this... I completely forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then. Saving Elise, helping with the concert. Compared to all that, 50 Mura is nothing.
The feeling's mutual. Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that coin extra special. So go on, take it.
Oh, by the way, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, what do you say? You still owe me?
I swear, the things I do for love. All right, you'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
Wasn't that all sappy?
Alphen, I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to a flame, like a starving man to a banquet, like beauty to me.
Jeez.
What say you we grace the dancers with the gift of our company?
It's as though you read my mind.
That's such an Oliver thing to say, isn't it? He was like that in Trails of the Sky a lot too.
Come now, don't waste your time watching. It's time to dance.
No need to worry about formalities tonight. Let's all relax, enjoy ourselves, and maybe let a few secrets slip.
Allow me, Sharon, before every red-blooded boy in this school lines up for a chance.
Jeez, Gwen.
It would be my honor.
Madam Chairman, might I have this dance?
Of course. Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
I suppose you're right.
Instructor, I cannot thank you enough for all you've done for my daughter. I can, however, ask you for the pleasure of this dance.
Really? Ooh, he's just my type, too.
Sarah.
Oh, just talking to myself.
Well, I'll be dancing with all my little kittens by the end of the night. But I suppose I can let you take the first dance.
Well, I don't mind. But seeing you in that dress is enough to make any guy feel intimidated.
They waste no time, do they?
It's no surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for Sharon, but I never expected to see Mother dancing.
In some ways, it seems as though they're younger than we are.
Looks like everyone's having fun, though. Shall we join them?
You've given me more than enough of your time already today. Between showing me around and your incredible concert, you must be exhausted. And besides, I'm sure there's someone else you'd rather dance with here. Why not ask them instead?
Someone else. Sure, we'll dance with Elliot because I think it's funny.
The only person I can think of is...
Who? Is something wrong?
No, it's just that I was thinking of a male friend of mine.
I never would have imagined you were into that sort of thing.
What sort of thing?
That's funny. I've never chose Elliot before.
The sort that fills young maidens' hearts with joy and heads with dreams.
That was funny.
Your Highness?
He really is clueless, though.
Your Highness? Good evening, Reen. What a joy this is! Especially considering that Class 7 has no lack of fine gentlemen. Ooh, there are so many wonderful potential pairings that I hardly know where to start.
Highness, please!
Is this what the head of the literature club's always writing about? How did I not connect the dots until now? Elise, is this kind of thing popular over at St. Estraya?
Well... Oh, Reen, you're so precious. Rare is the woman who could deny herself a honeyed sip from this wellspring of fantasy.
Just try not to fall in and drown yourselves. Anyway, I'll be back later. Please excuse me, Your Highness.
Is he seriously gonna go dance with Elliot? I was... Alright.
Maybe I should have taken matters into my own hands. By the looks of it, you still might have a chance.
His sister isn't really his sister. They're not related by blood. He was adopted. And she has a crush on him.
Hey, Elliot.
Seriously, he's gonna dance with Elliot. That's funny.
To break out of your dad's bear hug.
Barely. You went off to talk to the principal with Fiona. On that note, where's Elise?
I asked her to dance with me, but she turned me down in no uncertain terms. Anyway, wanna go sit down somewhere? I'm totally wiped out after today. All I want to do is get a drink and some rest.
Good idea. It is getting pretty hectic around here. I wouldn't mind getting away from it all.
Let's do it.
Oh, I thought they were gonna dance for a minute there. I know, I don't know why they look the same, but Reen isn't her brother. You actually find out who his father is in the second one. Oh, there's some fan service.
Look at all the fun people are having. So, have you danced with anyone yet?
A little bit, with Fiona, since she asked me to. It's kind of embarrassing to dance with your sister, though, so we didn't do it for long.
Huh. Never would have thought about it that way. But anyway, what'd you talk with your dad about?
Well... our concert really impressed him.
Well, hey, that must have put a smile on your face. Wait, he doesn't hate music or anything, does he?
No, he's not exactly well-versed in music, but I know for a fact he likes it. But talking to him made me realize something.
And what was that?
He wasn't against me going to the music academy because he was against me pursuing a career in music. He didn't want me to lock myself into it. He wanted me to be able to decide for myself just what path I wanted to follow. And more importantly, he wanted me to have the strength to do so, even if people around me tried to stand in my way.
I think you do.
It's not like he's said any of this out loud. This is just what I'd like to believe his reasoning was. And if that's the case, I think I was finally able to show him that I'm strong enough tonight, with all of your help. I'd like to hope that I've been able to put my mom at ease up in heaven, too.
I'm sure you did. Elliot, I couldn't be happier that everything worked out for you.
Thanks. I hope we can do another concert next year. And if we do, I want us to make it even more amazing than today's was.
Sounds like a plan. When next year's concert rolls around, I'll be right there with you, doing everything I can to make it great.
Thanks, Reen. That means a lot.
After that, I went back to see Elise. But by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
Reen? Elise?
Claire, I think? Yeah.
Claire?
Good evening, Captain. You must be exhausted.
Oh, well, it's not as though I performed on stage in front of an auditorium full of people or anything. I really enjoyed your concert, by the way. That's the kind of thing that makes me proud to be an alumnus.
Wait, what? You're a student here?
That's right. I was part of the Academy's 216th graduating class. And since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior.
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now?
Given that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent. Besides, once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind, especially here at Thor's.
Because it's a military academy?
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military. Not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next.
Rean.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval.
I'm aware.
You're a lot of doom and gloom, you know that?
Does this have something to do with the issues in Crossbell I've been hearing about?
Yes, amongst other things. It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else. But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand strong no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll all be fine in that regard. Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime. Even if I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so.
I'm just glad to know that you have her back. Thank you for that.
You're quite well... Please, excuse me a moment. Yes, Revelt speaking. Mm-hmm. What?
What's going on?
And you're certain of this? Understood. I'll return at once. Yes, I will escort them back to Valflame Palace myself. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself.
Alright, something's going on. Alright, see you later, Cordy. Thanks for showing up. I'll see you tomorrow if you get on. Good night.
My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away. But as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But...
Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay.
Well, all right.
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Rean. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly.
Fill me in? On what?
If you'll excuse us.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safely.
I have to say, Rean and Class 7 seem to be especially well filled in on everything going on. They're really kept in the loop a lot.
Rean!
Does anyone have any idea what's going on?
I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before.
My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind and just changed.
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with him.
One thing is certain. Something terrible has happened.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. It sounded like he received a report from Instructor Neidhart, though.
Hold on. Neidhart's supposed to be...
He was at Corellia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division on some sort of mission, right?
Yep.
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Toa or Instructor Sarah?
Well, there's Sarah, the Vice Principal, Toa, and the President of the student body.
Students and visitors, I cannot thank you enough for your attendance today. I hereby proclaim the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival complete.
Alright, so tell us what the hell's going on.
But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, as we have just received word from the Imperial government that this evening, Garrelia Fortress, which rests on the eastern border of the Empire... No, destruction is an inadequate word. An unknown weapon has erased the fortress in its entirety from existence. I would ask that all of our guests, from that region or otherwise, please try to remain calm.
Alright, big, scary, huge, massive fortress we visited earlier, gone. That's interesting to know. In the days that followed, tension gripped the nation like never before. Garrelia Fortress annihilated. A photo of the gaping chasm left where Garrelia Fortress once stood made the Imperial Chronicle's front page, and the sight of the aftermath was enough to fill the citizens with a sense of an inescapable dread. All the while, unconfirmed reports that several armored divisions had attempted to invade Crossbell had begun to spread. And in every one of those reports, the message was the same. They had been repelled almost effortless. Without any effort. Because apparently I can't say that word today. Erebonia was starting to feel the effects of the IBC asset freeze too. Things didn't look good for the economy. As things stood, it was only a matter of time before we faced a spike in the corporate bankruptcies and record unemployment. Faced with this crisis, the Imperial government and the officials in Heimdar began working to remedy the situation. Rumors were also spreading that Erebonia's longtime enemy, the Calvard Republic, had thrown its weight behind Crossbell. And with the fortress that once served to safeguard the Empire gone, many speculated that an invasion was only a matter of time.
I can't take this anymore. Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to start ages ago.
I'm
not surprised she's late. The instructors are probably all busy trying to figure out what to do.
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal ending time.
It's still hard for me to believe all of this is really happening. Having been there, the idea that Garrelia Fortress just vanished is difficult to comprehend.
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left and almost untouched. But Instructor Neidhart making it out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle, though.
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone, too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of hard to believe.
What kind of weapon is even capable of doing something like that? I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so powerful.
We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful even with today's most advanced orbital technology.
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out for them, I'll say that much.
I'm worried about what's going on in the capital, too. It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Is there even any truth to those rumors that Calvard's planning an invasion?
I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense. But considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it.
Rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculation. If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for ourselves.
Field study?
Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eyes. Now's as good a time as any to put that knowledge to use.
Well said. We've had quite the education in getting to the truth behind all the headlines.
That seems to have been a running theme of most of our field studies.
Still, we seem to be missing 2 of our illustrious members.
Yes.
Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's habitual truancy. Or did he already transfer back to his original class?
No. He said he was going to be with us through the end of the month. As for Milliam, though, I'm not sure.
You don't think it's something to do with the intelligence division, do you? Well, she is an agent of theirs.
It's kind of easy to forget that, given how she usually is.
It does concern me that none of us have seen her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, instructor.
Are we starting homeroom? Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been canceled. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm.
So, wait.
Has something happened?
Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne's going to be addressing the nation from Dreikel's Plaza at noon.
Huh.
It's set to be broadcast across the entire empire.
Looking forward to that.
A national address?
Sounds pretty serious. And given the timing.
Indeed. It's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda.
Right.
Come on, guys. Straighten up. You're students of Thor's Military Academy, and that makes you all cadets. Whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight.
Will do.
You're right. Now's not the time to lose heart.
As for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national address. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by noon.
I suppose I might as well listen to it here then.
Same here. I don't even have a radio.
I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone.
Well then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed Chancellor. Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks. It's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast.
Jeez.
What should we do about Crow and Milliam, though? None of us have seen either of them all day.
Do you know where they are?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Milliam earlier this morning.
Oh, so she's still on campus?
1 second. Gonna take care of a notification that just popped up.
At least that means she wasn't called away by the intelligence division.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top." Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround.
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. We're probably worried over nothing.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them before then.
Yeah, will do.
I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Milliam. At least it sounds like Milliam is probably somewhere on campus. Crow, though? He could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know something.
Maybe. They also seem incredibly well informed most of the time. So we will go to the engineering building to check with George.
I still can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Gorelia Fortress like that. I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns.
Yeah, having seen the railway guns in person, I can hardly believe it myself. There are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored divisions several times, too.
Still, can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. This is a military academy after all. Who knows? We might even see active duty. Even as an engineer, I doubt they'd make an exception for me. Could be that my lazy days tinkering with orbital bikes are numbered.
Oh, don't say that, George.
Well, no point stressing out too much about the future till we're there. I didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on and listen to the broadcast, but don't worry yourself too much. This country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately, we have a say in our future.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We We have to be aware of our present to take charge of our future. But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is, would you? He hasn't shown up to class today.
Crow? Can't say that I do. He came by yesterday with a box of things he borrowed from me, but he never mentioned having any plans today.
Dang. Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else knows where he is.
Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into him.
Will do.
No, you won't. Alright, let's go check out the Student Union building. We'll go see Little Miss Tawa. See what she's up to. She's usually really well informed. Hey, you have any, how's his CP? His CP's low. We're actually gonna fish, too, because I need to get my CP up. The future has been shrouded in gloom lately. I seem to have lost the ability to tell fortunes since waking up this morning. Perhaps this is a sign that the threads of fate are being tangled. I suppose that's kind of creepy, but okay. Where's your boy Crow?
Oh, Rean.
I figured I could find you here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom, so I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to the Chancellor's statement too?
How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country after all.
Yeah. Whatever it's about, it's going to be something big. I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbow and Erebonia going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now.
Toa.
Sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting distracted over her anyway.
That's right. We've got to focus on getting through this. Still, don't try to take on more than you can handle. I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it.
Will do. Thanks. Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place?
Right. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone?
Crow? Nope, I'm afraid not. He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Was yesterday the last time you saw him?
Yeah, he was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close. That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too. It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more work for me.
Well, that's a very Crow thing to do.
Y'all ain't questioning the fact that he's giving you back all the shit he's taken?
Well, I'll keep asking around and find out if anyone knows where he's gone.
Sounds like a good idea. Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon, okay?
Of course.
Alright, so no Crow, and we are still gonna go fishing, because, fishing is caring, I guess? Fishing. Actually, because fishing brings CP. Annabelle, what the hell are you doing here? Now, I meant to talk to her. I guess I can fish these 5 times first, but I still meant to talk to her. Now, you may ask yourselves, why is he fishing at a time like this? And the answer is, you get CP for fishing, so I'm trying to get him back above 100.
What even is this?
Wow. 100 CP. Nice. You know, now that you say that, I don't know what the heck that is.
What even is this?
Invisible crayfish. Okay, so did I just pick up 2 different types of fish in 2 minutes? Sweet. And now we have the normal crayfish. Or this is gray crab, it's not a crayfish.
Not bad.
Yeah. CP recovered 10. That should put me close to 200 between both of those fishes. I don't recognize this one either. This one I've caught before?
What even is this?
Salamander. I don't know if that's new or not.
What even is this?
Alright. It's all the fish there. Can I talk to her? Annabelle. Looks like Crossbill's locked down all of its borders. I guess that explains why my brother isn't back yet. Given the political climate, however, it comes as no surprise. In fact, it had me under the Academy's care for an entire week now. Ha! I'm just glad I found someone to fish with. But what's the plan now? You're technically engaged to my brother, right? I suppose I am, though I still find that difficult to believe. I believe I shall return home. I promised Kerrigan I would after all. Alright. His CP is full now, so I guess I can go to the old schoolhouse.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old schoolhouse ever since that night. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds, what with the way things have been going in Crossbell.
That's a hell of a thing to push to the back of your mind.
Huh? It's unlocked. I wonder if someone's already inside.
Of course they are.
George is in the engineering building right now, so it can't be him. If any of the students just idly wandered in here, they'd be in real danger. I should probably take a look inside, just in case. I checked around inside of the old schoolhouse, but there didn't seem to be anyone around. But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there, so I decided to check the 7th floor.
Hey, Milliam.
Milliam?
Oh, Rean! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest? It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Aragetlin.
I mean, it doesn't, so...
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
Maybe.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected. But now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though. I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor Osborne? Did he know there was something like this here?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building itself, and said to let him know if anything unusual happened. Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he?
Well, look what's in it.
We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's graduate, but...
Hey, what you thinking about?
Say, Milliam, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from me, though.
Oh yeah! It's almost time for Gramps' speech, isn't it? I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on.
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet! I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Sure.
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
Huh? Nope. Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus. None of the others have seen him, though. I wonder if he went into town.
Huh. Maybe. Want to try looking around, Trista? I'll come with you.
Sounds like a good idea. If he's not on the school grounds, chances are he's somewhere in town. All right, let's see if we can find him.
Alright, let's... You gonna teleport me out of here? No, you're not. Okay. Hello, really big, scary monster. Flash, and you're gone. Jeez, Millium CP is low too. I bet everybody's is, now that I think about it. Let's go to the student union and see if the cafeteria sells anything that recovers CP. Because I could use something that does that. I'm also going to go ahead and exchange the 30,000 in stuff I have. Cures Faint, 10 CP, 20 CP. That's it, 20 CP. For 800, that's not a good price. So that's 200 CP. 400 CP for 16,000. That seems a bit much. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Just because having CP recoverables is probably a good idea.
My turn.
I've got this.
How am I walking? Oh, because it won't let me teleport out of the campus. I have to walk out.
Okay, so are we gonna track down Crow?
Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms first. Maybe Sharon knows where he's gone.
Okie dokie.
Let's see.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early. Welcome home.
Hello again, Sharon?
We're back!
Oh, it seems all of your classes have been cancelled today.
Yes.
I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on the campus, though.
Well, that was the plan. Say, Crow hasn't been back here, has he?
Master Crow? Well, actually, he just returned a short while ago.
Oh, he did?
Indeed. However, I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he left again.
Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back to pick it up?
I don't know. Should we check his room just in case?
Yeah, might as well while we're here.
Well, if you need anything...
Well, that's awfully nice of you there, Sharon. Let's see, his room is right across from Reen's. Is anyone else in here? No. Well, I went the wrong way. This is Crow's room.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's awfully tidy? I mean, for Crow.
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning. Anyway, it's almost noon. I guess we just have to head back to the classroom empty-handed for now.
I suppose so.
Yep, it's almost time for Gramps' speech. Still, I wonder where Crow went.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I haven't checked, is there?
Alright, well, while I've got her with me, because I don't think I can do it any other time anyway. There we go, got her above 100 anyway. I don't think I can feed other people that aren't with me, so... Is there anything else in this house? Doesn't seem like it. Let's go check out the pawn shop. Been a few days now since Crossbell declared their independence. Guess the Chancellor's just about to make his move. He's not exactly known for holding back when he means business. For better or for worse, things are gonna start happening, and fast. That's what I'm afraid of. Hey, don't get so down, kid. I ain't proud of it, but I get stuff wrong all the time. This might be the same deal. Seems like he's actually trying to cheer me up. Alright. Guess that is a no. Crow did not do anything in there. Let's go ahead and head back to the academy then.
Oh, it's you.
What's that, Hey Arms? Yes, it's Patrick.
Patrick, what are you doing here? I thought you would have gone back home.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room. Sure, I've been told to return home, repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the Four Great Houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this? Don't underestimate me, Schwarzer.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the National Address too?
Of course, why wouldn't they?
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national crisis. Those of us who elected to remain at the Academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together.
Ah, right.
You've got some strange classmates, though. Especially that second year. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear the speech in person.
What are you talking about?
That Crow fellow. I met him outside the station this morning.
Huh, really?
Oh, he didn't tell you? When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the Chancellor's speech in person.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics. Well, at least we know where he went now.
Well, that's true.
I haven't a clue what you're babbling on about. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's get going, Milliam. Everyone else is waiting in the classroom.
Okay.
Shit's about to get real.
The clock's about to strike noon in Heimdall, with the Chancellor set to take the stage for his national address. With the situation in Crossbell and the destruction of Gorelia Fortress still fresh in the national consciousness, the message he has today will undoubtedly shape the future of Erebonia and with it, our lives. Our reporter is joining us now live from Dreikel's Plaza.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like he's about to start.
Oh, I hate this. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
This is Misty, coming to you live from Heimdall.
Huh? Why is Misty...
Oh, it's the host from Abentime.
At least that's a reassuring voice to hear at a time like this.
How? Emma? What's wrong?
The woman talking on the radio, she's... You all know her?
Who, Misty? Of course. She hosts the radio show Abentime every Sunday night at 9.
I've seen her out and about in Trista, too. She always looks so fashionable. Though, considering Abentime is broadcast by Radio Trista, it makes sense that's where she'd be.
Huh? Do you know her or something?
The Chancellor's standing at the podium, and it looks like he's about ready to begin. Let's hear what he has to say.
Citizens of Heimdall, fellow countrymen, Erebonians far and wide, I thank you for your attention. I am Gileath Osborne, your Chancellor and the acting representative of the Imperial Government. We stand today in the face of an uncertain future. All of you, I'm sure, are aware of what has transpired in recent weeks. Crossbell, our erstwhile province, has defiantly declared its independence, and as its parting shot, frozen the assets entrusted to them by the hard-working men and women of Erebonia. As we have moved to safeguard our national interests, armed conflicts have broken out on our borders. Our enemies point to this as an example of Erebonian aggression, but nothing could be further from the truth. We acted in accordance with our duties as a colonial power. All we have done as is our sovereign right. The Imperial hand may be firm, but it is fair. These traitors, however, have shown the world that they are neither. With an unknown weapon of mass destruction, they have annihilated Garrelia Fortress, the stronghold that has long protected the very gates of this country. I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Empire, do we allow such an odious act to go unpunished? Do we sit idle as the pride and dignity of our great nation is spat upon and trampled underfoot? We cannot. We must not. And we will not. With blood and with iron, we shall mete out justice.
Listen to him go.
Oh, he's quite the orator, that's for sure.
Well, he's certainly not out to upend my expectations.
Millium? What are you doing?
Nope, can't get through. No surprise there, I guess.
Who are you trying to call?
What is all this about?
Oh, it's part of my mission. The most important part, actually. If only I'd caught on a little sooner. But considering he managed to outwit Claire, Lecter, and even Gramps, I suppose Crow's earned this victory.
What? What does Crow have to do with this?
Huh. So that's your angle. You came because you had a potential lead on C, and you couldn't look into it from the outside. Is that it?
What? As in the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front?
But he's dead, isn't he?
The Intelligence Division looked at all of C's actions so far and drew up a list of potential suspects. And one possibility we couldn't dismiss was that he had ties to this academy somehow. But after C and his cronies got blown up aboard their airship in the mine, we thought it was a moot point. Looks like we spoke too soon, though. I can't believe how bad we screwed this up.
Are you seriously suggesting that it's Crow? That it's been him all along?
Crow was with us in the mine right up until he went with the miners to escort them back to the surface, right?
Yeah, and then his route back ended up blocked off by a cave-in, so he wasn't able to reach us until later.
But what if he actually used another route to get there ahead of us?
Then fought us wearing that masked helmet and cape.
Before making it look like he boarded the airship, then sneaking back around to join the others like nothing happened.
Madness. No one would stake their entire plan on such a precarious stunt.
Perhaps we can read the evidence that way, but there are a few leaps in logic that bother me.
Besides, remember when the terrorists escaped from Garrelia Fortress? We heard C talking to us. And not just then. He was addressing us just before the airship exploded in the mine, too.
That's true. Both counts.
And Crow was with us the whole time during everything that went down in Garrelia. He never left our sight.
Right. No mistaking it.
My name is C, leader of the Imperial Liberation Front. The hammer of judgment shall fall again. I'm ready.
Yeah, there's no way he could be...
He could have recorded a message in advance and played it back.
Oh.
And the airship that exploded? It could have been controlled remotely. His alibi seems airtight. But once you account for things like that, it starts looking pretty questionable.
Yep. And if C's still alive, that means the other ringleaders probably are too.
Then right now, Crow is...
Oh no.
He said he was headed to Drykel's Plaza, didn't he?
If a skilled sniper has their eye on you, you let your guard down for even a second and bang, you're dead. If he's the one who shot down the airship in the mine...
Then it's checkmate for the Chancellor. Crow's already...
We stand stand at the brink of nothing less than a national crisis.
Well, hell, that's one heck of a
In such tumultuous times,
surprise.
we must set aside our differences. We must look past the ideologies that divide us. I will not deny the rift that has grown between the reformist and noble factions, especially in recent times. But how childish, how insignificant such squabbles seem when the enemy marshals its strength beyond our borders. I have met with His Majesty the Emperor, and have secured permission to embark on the course we now must. Thus, in the name of the Emperor, and as the representative of the Imperial Government, I hereby proclaim that the Empire's full military might shall be gathered together from all branches and divisions to deliver unto Crossbell a swift response to their impudence and to form a bulwark against the threat from the eastern.
Go finish your speech in hell.
Well played, Armbrust.
The Chancellor!
Well, that was anticlimactic. And there's our coup de grace. Now, just have to add the finishing touches.
Hands in the air!
It really was you all along. To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses. Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
Oh, and here I thought I'd managed to cover my tracks like a real pro. So, who put all the pieces together? I bet it was Arundel, wasn't it?
We just received confirmation a short while ago. If you hadn't been so difficult to pin down, we would have had this investigation finished up already. How could you? How could you?
You know, this really brings back the memories. It's a lot like when Jirai was annexed by the Empire 8 years ago. You let your guard down, you lose. That's how your boss's favorite little game works, isn't it? Well, he lost. And now he won't be playing any of his games again. Ever.
You! Get on the ground! I don't know how you managed to plan all of this, but you'll tell us eventually. I'll see to that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed a shocking turn of events. Chancellor Osborne has been shot by an unknown assailant. He's currently being rushed into urgent care. We'll bring you more on the situation as it develops.
What is that? It's coming closer.
It looks like we may not be out of the woods yet, folks. A large silver craft has been sighted in the sky to the south, and it seems to be headed toward the capital. But hearing a radio broadcast just isn't the same as seeing it unfold yourselves, is it? So how about I give you Thor students a special treat? Just my way of saying thanks for the fun I had at the festival.
Wait, what's she talking about?
Was she speaking directly to us just now?
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
plaza in Heimdall?
This is one of the Azure Abyss's incantations, Phantasmagoria!
I think they're compensating for something. I'm just saying.
Is that thing?
I know, but it ain't one of ours. It's time to avenge His Excellency. Fire!
I didn't realize I had to click that.
Where did he...
Mean suckers, ain't they?
What are those things?
Humanoid combat armors, courtesy of Reinford's 5th Development Division, staunch supporters of the Noble Alliance. Knights for the modern age, modeled after a stunning historical example and made of hardened steel from toe to crown. We call them the Panzer Soldats.
But how did... Don't move!
Sorry, I don't take orders from you. Zephyr should be able to secure Valflame Palace just fine on their own. But I've got my own score to settle.
No! What?
See ya, Icy Maiden.
letdown, huh?
I'll give him an A for effort. But we're talking about the Imperial capital here? Is that the best they could muster on their home turf?
The hard part's still ahead. Most of the Imperial army's putting out fires across the country, but they'll be back soon enough now. And who knows? They might have some anti-Soldites countermeasures up their sleeves.
Hey, anything can happen. Guess the ones to watch out for are the 3rd, 4th, and 7th Armored Divisions, huh? I wonder whose side our little princess will take.
That's for Fee to decide. Boss.
Splendidly done, Grianos. I see you were able to share the sweetest notes of my aria with our little friends.
I find myself reminded afresh of the brilliance with which you shine as the second Anguis, Lady Vida Clotilde. Vast is the stage, and beauty is the performance of the Azure Abyss.
That's quite the compliment, considering your standards on beauty. Still, first the Burl, then Crossbell, and now here in Erebonia. Don't you think you're getting a little too greedy for your own good?
Oh, your chastisement cuts deep. We'll be proceeding with the next step of the Phantasmal Blaze plan, I presume?
Yes, indeed. The bells are tolling for Crossbell, and preparations here are complete. Still, even this grand an undertaking is but a jewel in a greater crown. The second stage of the Orpheus final plan. The symphony awaits us. Let the second movement commence.
Is this really happening?
It is. I'm certain of it. Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of showing scenes and visions across great distances. The woman you know as Misty is something of a sister of mine.
Wait, the Witch of the Abyss?
Are you saying that's who Misty really is?
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to find I just dreamt all this.
If only it was. But we have no choice but to accept that it's real.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to worry about that later. Right now, we've got 2 more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been occupied.
Oh no! I hope my father's alright.
Damn. Please, let Sinistria be safe.
That gargantuan airship. Those Panzer Soldites. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the noble faction.
I saw them there. My old family. All this time I never knew what happened to them. And now there they are.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly in the Grail.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger Corps. It looks like the noble faction hired them to do their dirty. On top of that...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right on the money. But I don't know what that cool blue thing was he flew off in.
Crow, why did you do it?
On behalf of the Student Council, I'd like to ask all of you to remain calm. I'm sure you all experienced that strange vision during the broadcast, and the principal has an announcement he'd like to make about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke speaking. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really happening in Heimdall. However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official word on the situation. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on. But in the meantime, I ask for your patience and understanding.
So all the other classes saw it too.
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us and no one else? Is that even possible?
For her, it is, with little difficulty at that.
Yo, Sarah here. Who's Neidhart? An emergency meeting. Right away? What? Of course. I'll be right there. Yeah, understood. I'll meet you in front of the main gate. All right, class. I've got to step out for a bit to take care of some business. But no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building. Is that clear?
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it's obvious something strange is happening.
Can this day even get stranger than it already is?
What's wrong, guys?
I hear something to the west, and it's getting closer.
Several armored cars are approaching, and it sounds like they have some of those armored suits with them.
You've got to be kidding.
First Heimdall, now Trista? Are they planning on taking over the academy? Sure looks that way. Notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the principal. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own or take the others hostage. Could be either, even both.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm innocent people.
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To try and fight them off?
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be enough. I'm not sure how much help we'd be, or if we'll even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
I'm with you.
You're very arrogant.
You have my sword.
I didn't really wake up today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
None of us did. But this battle came to us, so we'll draw the line here.
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its students.
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul the spirit of true nobility.
Guess I'll help too. I wonder how Lammy will match up against those giants.
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move out.
All right, let's do this.
Lisa? Why are you all so flustered? What's going on? Ferris? You're still here?
What in Adios' name is going on here? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the front gate.
Oh, they already left?
Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you can.
Schwarzer?
What are they?
What in Adios' name is going on? I heard a war started in Heimdall.
Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe here.
We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there.
Y'all should be on the 7th floor of the damn old school building.
Toa! George!
Rean!
What are you doing here?
You aren't...
You're not planning on going to help the instructors, are you?
That's exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow such insolence and dishonor to fester.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support we can.
You can't be serious.
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some seriously dangerous weapons. The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want to do?
We are. This academy has given us a lot. We've made friends here, learned to better ourselves. And we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away.
You guys...
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to come through here.
I mean, we could just beat you to a pulp and make you let us through.
All right. As student council president, I hereby grant you permission to head through.
Or that option, that works too.
You're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're soldiers. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, even a little bit, you get out of there, okay? Run away. Surrender. I don't care what you do, just please don't die out there. Promise me.
Of course.
We promise.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before you go then. I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any...
Alright, I really don't, so... We'll take her, him, Fee, Laura, Milliam, and Emma. There we go. Alright, we will also save the game. And I am going to force feed everyone items that'll give them at least 100 CP. That's why I bought all the tomato gratin. And we're gonna use it. Oh, Milliam already had 100. There we go. Alright, we're ready to go. Let us through. Crow. I can't believe it. He was one of the terrorists all this time. Now he's gone and shot the Chancellor. And on top of that, he's launched an offensive against the Academy. I'm still coming to grips with it myself. Now that I think back on it, he was always around when something major went down, wasn't he? As far back as the summer festival in Heimdall, when that big terrorist attack happened. I thought something seemed fishy with all that stuff that happened in Roar, but I guess with the urgency of the situation, I didn't think too hard about it at the time. It still feels like it can't be real, like this must be some gross mistake. I can hardly believe Crow is one of them, and I saw him confess it himself. The two of us first met him on a field study last year. He was easy to get along with, but there was something about him that seemed a bit hollow, somehow. Didn't take long before Angie just went up and said it to his face. They really didn't get along very well at first. Still, the more field studies we went on together, the closer we all got. How did it come to this? Be that as it may, right now the enemy is at our gates. I don't intend to let them have their way. We're gonna protect this academy no matter what it takes. And when we find Crow, I want to hear it straight from him. I want to know what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. Green. Okay, do what you can. As Crow's friends and yours, we're behind you all the way. Thanks. Alright, let's do this. I'm pumped. Would you open the damn gate? Dangers are greater than anything we faced before just beyond this gate. Are we really ready? Yes, we're ready. Gosh, people. Come on. Let's go.
May Aidios be with you. And just a little speculation from me, but looking at their design, you should aim for their joints. Take them apart at their weakest points and you might have a chance.
I see. And let's pray our aim is true.
I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but don't go doing anything crazy. You hear?
Are you kidding? We're gonna totally do crazy shit.
I know in my heart how much you want to protect this school. So do what you think you have to do. Not just for us, but so that whatever ends up happening, you'll know you gave the best you had to give.
Understood.
We just beat up the super giant demon thing in a trial. Think we can handle some tin cans. Just saying. And handle them we shall.
We sure didn't waste any time.
It seems the battle's already underway.
There, toward the west exit.
Let's move.
Now, normally I would end right here, but I'm not going to have enough of this game left to finish in the next week. So, we're going to go ahead and finish it, I think.
Are you even human?
No.
Oh, I'm as human as they come. Can't speak for the principal, though. Or Instructor Beatrix, for that matter.
I'll say, our decorated veterans are putting the younger generation to shame.
Now, there's no need to go around flattering old ladies, Nightheart.
No need to be so modest, Beatrix. I don't know of any other old ladies who could reduce an armored car to a smoldering wreck that quickly.
Says the man who cut one in half.
Always nice to share a little outing with my wonderful colleagues.
Thomas, you're a bit crazy.
And while we're at it, since when were the two of you such whizzes with all those high-level arts?
Especially you, Thomas. When did you leave the library long enough to become so disturbingly proficient with an orbital staff?
Well, you know me. I've always been rather taken with the mages of the Middle Ages.
They're monsters! Sir, we don't stand a chance against them!
Stop your whining!
I mean, you guys didn't stand a chance against Class 7, so not really surprised by that.
They did this? By themselves?
I almost feel sorry for the soldiers.
Just who is Instructor Beatrix?
She was a colonel in the Imperial Army. They used to call her the Reviver. Heard she saved Sarah's life once even.
Yeah, she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to treat the critically injured. She'd patch them all up, friend or foe. And woe to anyone or anything who tried to stop her.
Wow, no wonder she's so unflappable.
You know, maybe they don't need our help after all.
No, it's not over yet.
Looks like they've got some reinforcements coming in.
Yeah, soldats. Or soldats.
Cease your fire. There's no need to increase our casualties any further. If they're fielding monsters, we might as well call in our own.
Here they come.
Four of them.
They've certainly brought quite a few of those.
They're boasting some impressive armor.
Looks like they've been designed with integrated arts resistance, too.
What to do?
You think we can really beat all these things?
Well, I don't see another way out of this. Do you? We need to hold this location until the Imperial Army's reinforcements arrive, no matter what.
Time to see if the Army's finest up-and-coming officer has it where it counts.
Same to you, Ms. A-Rank Bracer.
My! You two really do make quite the dynamic duo.
Shut up, Thomas.
All right, Palestine and Nightheart are taking point. Let's give them some cover.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see which parts have that arts resistance shield. They certainly seem to be holding their own.
Yeah, but look how many they're up against.
And the enemy's still got strength to spare. But the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy gets the upper hand.
Let's go. They need backup. We're here to give it to them.
Right. I'm not sure how much support we'll be able to provide them.
At the very least, we should be able to keep one of those things busy.
If we can give them that much more of a fighting chance, I'll do it. That won't be necessary. What? Sharon? Allow me to handle things here. I'll be sure to give Lady Sarah and her colleagues the opening they need to clinch their victory. Huh?
She's fast. I figured you'd show up sooner or later.
Oh my! Steel wires.
These new model engines certainly are quite the step up. I'm impressed. Still, all the power in the world doesn't mean much if you're all tied up. The pleasure of being bound, vulnerable, and exposed is a thrill like no other. Would you care for a little demonstration? I'd say you won't feel a thing, but
That would be lying.
So you finally dropped the act, huh? Looks like you've even picked up a few new tricks since our little dust-up 2 years ago. But I guess I wouldn't expect any less from Sharon Kruger, Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9. Or should I just call you the Severing Chains?
I'm currently on leave from that position. Right now, I'm but a humble maid in the service of the Rhineford family. And no matter who's pulling the strings, anyone who tries to harm Lady Elisa or her friends will have to get through me.
That's fine by me. But I think you and I need to sit down and have a nice long talk after all this is over. I'll bring the snacks.
Oh, look at them go! Are you just going to stand there and let the ladies run laps around you, Major?
Of course not. I was just about to say, we should focus our assault on one and hit it with everything we've got.
Boys will be boys.
Oh my! I feel like a mere mortal walking among titans.
Okay, I think I have these guys figured out. Gonna nullify their arch-shielding capabilities.
Seemed like a very capable crew.
You sure know how to show a guy a good time.
You got some real fight in you. I can respect that. Still, there's only so much you can do against these soldats. Let's see how long you can hold out. You're a military academy. Let's see how much fight you've really got in you.
So, Elisa, just who the heck is Sharon?
Don't ask me. I want to know just as much as the rest of you. I'm pretty sure my mother knows her background, but she never told me.
Still, now they may have at least a chance of victory. But not a great one by any stretch.
You know, y'all could help.
Still, we've seen those suits demolish battle tanks in just a few hits. Every second we hesitate.
You're right. If we join the fight, their chances would be that much better.
That sound.
It's faint, but I can hear it.
No way.
But that's coming from the opposite direction of the capital. Lemmy! We've got 2 of those armors coming in fast! A blue one and a green one!
Well, they certainly don't seem to be holding back on our account.
Are they trying to catch the town in a pincer attack?
The instructors and Sharon have their work cut out for them with those 5.
Looks like we're the first and only line of defense then.
Yeah. Get ready, everyone!
Trista's east exit in sight now. No hostiles visible.
I hear they've rounded up quite the posse to defend this little town. But I'm sure they've got their hands full dealing with Vulcan.
That's S.
Never mind that, though. We're not here for the town. C's instructions were to head straight for the academy and take all of the students captive.
Roger that, Comrade S. We've got a group of unknowns dead ahead.
My, what have we done? And here I thought Vulcan would get all the fun to himself. But you didn't let me down, did you, Class 7? You managed to turn up every single time.
Commencing operation. Our objective is to defend Trista's east exit. Aim for the one in the front and give it everything you've got.
Understood.
How cute. You seriously think you can beat a Soldat's unit, do you? It just wouldn't be sporting of us to attack at the same time, so why don't you soften them up a little first?
Roger that. With pleasure. You've interfered with our cause for far too long. It's time you got what's coming to you. Let's see how long you last against this dragon.
Come on then.
Let's see, you're gonna link with Emma, or Alyssa. Alright, we're gonna get some resounding beat going, because we probably need that. And Reen is going to link with Fee and start out with his Azure Flame, because that's going to be a 30,000 attack, I think. 34,000. Not a bad hit. Alright, Alyssa, if you'd be so kind, I need 20 CP every turn. Reen could use the boost.
Rain upon us!
I'll handle it.
Alright, that'll be good. Next up, let's go ahead and just attack. 900, that's kind of wuss, but alright.
My turn.
Right.
Okay.
Gosh, her attack speed is crazy. You missed.
It's my turn.
Alright, Crafts. Actually, we will start you on a normal attack, I think. That'll work. Fee, if you could cast some Chrono Drive on Reen, because he's going to need a lot of attack speed. Alright, Reen. Be so kind as to chop on that guy for a minute.
My turn.
My turn.
Crafts, let's see. Scud Ripper. 2 grand, not bad.
It's my turn.
She can do better, but we're not going to. She's blinded. Huh. You missed Reen.
Too slow. Go.
I'll handle it.
Reen, if you'd be so kind as to smack him again. This will be a 10,000 attack, I think. Yeah, it's not bad.
My turn.
Alright, if you'd be so kind as to smack him.
Right.
Elliot, we could use wrong one. Holy Song, would that help? That'd cure 2 of them.
Listen to my song of healing.
Thanks. Right.
Alyssa, if you'll shoot him.
My turn.
And we'll have you do Scud Ripper again.
Go.
2 grand again, not bad. Missed Reen again. Reen, if you don't mind. Nice.
Right.
Right.
He's resistant against the magic, I guess. Flame Impact would be, well, let's go ahead and do Motivate.
Right, let's do this.
Yeah, leave it to me.
A little bit of strength up.
I'll handle it.
16, that's not bad. What do you look like? 13, wow, that's a big boost. I should have used that earlier. 25. 17.
I can do this. Now.
I'll get you up.
I'm gonna save Burst for later.
My turn.
2,000, not bad.
It's my turn. Go.
I'll get you up. My turn.
Alright, if you wouldn't mind healing everyone again.
Listen to my song of healing.
So we're probably gonna need it for the next fight.
My turn.
And you're dead. Goodbye, Soldat. That's right, kids took out one of your Soldats.
How? How could I have lost to a bunch of kids? They're only students.
We did it! Looks like George was right about aiming for the joints.
I should have expected that C's classmates wouldn't go down easy.
I recognize that grating voice.
Scarlet, you're in there, aren't you?
Of course she is.
Did you miss me? I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to play mine.
We would have killed you.
But I hope you haven't forgotten that I owe you for getting in my way at Corellia Fortress. You managed to beat one Soldats, but once is just luck. Let's see how you fare against a Spiegel.
That one's not like the others. It must be a command unit.
So it has weapons the regular suits don't?
Oh, believe me, you'll find out. Sadly, I doubt you'll survive the demonstration. But at least try to put up some token resistance.
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
Yeah, you're just not that powerful. I really wish you had a strength up. Heat up. Insight. You don't have any strength up at all, do you? I knew I should have got some other food. Alright, guess we'll just attack.
Okay.
You don't have any strength up either, do you? Crafts. None of your crafts do any strength up. Chrono Drive, that could be useful. There we go. That's what I need. I need that on green.
There you go. Yeah.
Alright, now what do you say we go ahead and item. I hate to use it, but we're going to. Because I want to max out his CP. Alright, now we're going to end your day. So 25% bonus of attack. Plus 100%. Plus the bonus for the level 50,000. 43. I'll take that.
My turn.
Reactive armor. Is that reactive to attack? Yes.
My turn.
Okay. So, guard instead. We will use Altair Cannon.
Okay.
Fee, if you'll be so kind, I need you to cast Chrono Drive on Reen.
Arcus activate.
Right.
Elliot, if you'll be so kind. Holy Song. I don't really need HP for everyone. Let's just use an item, I think. For Fee.
Thanks. Okay.
Alright, Fee. You will throw down some Vortex.
Right.
Elliot, if you will throw down
Arcus activate.
some magic while you're at it. $2,000, not bad, I'll take it. I don't know if any of your attacks are gonna matter. It's a fire type attack though. Nope, guard. So on melee attacks aren't gonna work. Altair Cannon should hit pretty damn hard though. Usually 5 or 6k. 3k, that's it?
It's my turn.
So she's reacting to attacks? Nope.
My turn.
So now arts and...
There you go. Yeah.
This probably won't do any damage to her.
my turn.
Nope. Let's see if items do anything. Nope.
It's my turn.
I doubt that's gonna do anything, but let's give it a shot anyway. Nope, it's all blocked. So I can't do any damage with anything. Well, hell. How many times you gotta kill her? That's funny.
No way! It reflected all our attacks.
That's cheating!
And this, children, is what we call reactive armor. Think of it as a protective field that the pilot can activate at will. They originally designed it to defend against tank assault, but as you can see, that's not its only use.
Of course, you'd need a defense against tank assaults from us.
The 5th Division really outdid itself this time. Reen?
Hey, what are you...
Yeah, go Hyperine.
It's the same as when he fought the Viscount.
No, don't! Don't do it, Reen!
So this must be that power of yours that's seen it. I wonder if it'll really give you the strength to take down this speedway.
Probably.
If I go full force, it'll probably cost me my life. But if that's what it takes to keep them all safe, then that's the price I'll pay. Reen, stop!
You don't have to do this!
Dost thou desire the power?
What?
If thee and I are of one accord, a covenant can be made. Thou hast but to call out my name. One in whom dwells the flame. Awaken her.
This voice.
It looks like all the conditions have finally been met.
Celine, you can talk?
Yes, quite eloquently too. But that's not important right now.
Aw, it's a shame Cordy's missing this. She would love this.
Right now, you need to stay focused. You should know his name already. You saw it deep within the realm of the Great Shadow.
Valimar.
She's right. I remember the name. It feels so familiar. Like I've always known. Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
I still maintain if he had went freaking Super Saiyan or whatever you want to call it, he could have beaten that Soldat.
What's happening to him? He just stopped moving.
Celine, what's going on? Shh, let him concentrate. What? Did Celine just...
The cat is talking!
What's he doing with that fancy light show? Well, whatever. It's not going to save their skins this time. Playtime's over, brats. Unless you have a death wish, I suggest you get the hell out of... What was that? Is the Provincial Army bombarding the town?
Yeah, not quite.
Wait. No. Shit. Is that what C was talking about?
What the? Here it comes.
The Ashen Knight. Valmar.
Rean, how did you... Is this one of the great knights from the ancient legends?
So the tales are true.
You see before you one of the Divine Knights, incarnations of the great power, the Ashen Knight, Valimar.
Damn it! This wasn't in the plans. It shouldn't have been able to move yet.
Okay, first off, how the hell do you know how to do that?
How am I even doing this?
Good question.
It's like my body just knows.
The moment you accepted the Awakener's Covenant, all the fundamental knowledge was granted to you. But you've got a more pressing issue to deal with right now. And this Divine Knight doesn't have a weapon yet either.
You're mine!
It evaded that attack like a trained duelist.
Like Rean would.
Alright, I think I figured out the basics.
Rean!
Is he inside that thing making it move?
That's awesome! I recognize that stance. The 8 leaves 1 blade style's unarmed form.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Huh. Looks like you might be able to handle this after all.
The 8 Leaves 1 Blade School has a form we use if we're disarmed or have to fight without a weapon. And believe me, Master Ka-Fai drilled it into me so thoroughly I could do it in my sleep.
Sounds like you owe him a thank you next time you see him. Watch out! Here she comes!
Let's see what we can do!
Don't convince.
About Divine Knight battles. During Divine Knight battles, you can target 3 areas, head, body, and arms. Striking the foe's weak point will unbalance it, and assist attacks will gain you a 1 bravery point. When you have 3 bravery points, you can use a powerful rush attack, of which the 3 areas enemy's weak point varies depending on stance. Alright, so I can't use that. Spirit, what's Spirit do? Support self. So he heals himself. Consumes 500 EP. Okay. We'll start with the head. Alright, that stance, we will say... I'm gonna go with the arm. Nope.
Hope you like pain.
So that stance, the arm is not a good one to hit. This is an open stance. The head didn't work, so we will try the arm again. That didn't unbalance, so that must be the head then. Nope. Open stance is the body. Alright, we'll know that next time. Okay, so it wasn't the arm. We'll try the head. Nice.
Aren't you feisty? We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, well, as long as you keep that stance, I'm gonna keep pounding you in the head.
Hope you like pain.
Not too bad. I'll take it. How much HP do you have left? 19,000. Okay, so neither of those are actually all that useful. In this stance, it wasn't the arm or the head, it's the body. Alright.
This can't be happening.
Well, it is.
Damn it! If Reinford had finished my Templar sword in time, I'd be the one still standing.
This battle is over. There's no reason to keep fighting. Now get out of Trista and take the squad by the west exit with you.
Green.
Yeah! Beat it and don't come back!
Alright, this should be all the backup they need at the west exit and then some.
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, hold up just a sec. Aren't you forgetting something?
That voice. Something's coming.
The Zero Knight, Ordyne.
Whoa.
A blue knight?
Then Valimar wasn't the only Divine Knight that was awoken.
See? Am I ever glad to see you?
The Azure Knight? So he was an Awakener all along. I'll bet she's the one who guided him to it too.
Crow. Crow! Are you really in there?
Sure am. Long time no see, Green.
Yeah, like yesterday.
Oh, well, not too long, I guess. Seeing as we just had dinner together last night. But that all feels strangely distant now, you know? Another lifetime almost.
Why? Why are you doing this? Are you really the one who shot the Chancellor? And where did you even get that thing?
It's thanks to the Imperial Liberation Front's planning that I wound up at the Academy in the first place. It was a nice spot to bide my time while we waited for our chance to take out the Chancellor. Gotta say, though, the whole school thing was a lot more fun than I expected. Almost makes me sad to leave it behind. But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Of course he was.
Like hell he isn't! All the good times we had? Your friendship with Toa and Angelica and George? You seriously want me to believe that all of that was just a lie? That our hanging out, our field studies, even our concert meant nothing to you?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, you're such a liar.
Oh no.
Crow, why are you doing this?
Reinford made that for the Soldats units. I know it's not the kind you're used to, but it's the best you're gonna get right now. So, what do you say we settle things once and for all?
A double saber.
just like C used.
Then there's no room left for doubt. Crow really is C.
I take no joy in this, but we can't have that Ashen Knight of yours getting in the way later down the line. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to bust it up, along with the Academy. As for you students and the staff, you'll be under our jurisdiction.
So that's the plan if you win, huh? But what about if I win?
If you win, I'll pay up the interest I owe you on that 50 Mira. Hell, we could even trade places. I'll babble on about friendship and dreams, and you can have fun for once in your life.
You've got yourself a deal. But I hope you know what you just signed up for. Because the Bank of Rain has the highest interest rate on the continent. And if we'll be trading places, don't forget you'll have a mountain of work waiting for you back at the Academy. So one way or another, you'll be coming back with us, Crow!
You've got some real stones. I'll give you that. But sure, I'll agree to those terms.
This is bad.
Their will to fight is causing an enormous outpouring of mana.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so open stance, I'm gonna say body? Nope. Okay, standing on the side, I'm still gonna say body. That's the one.
Here goes!
Open stance. Last time I tried body, now we're gonna try head. Nope, not head, so arm.
Here goes!
Alright. This stance is body, right?
Now! Here goes!
Alright, this stance is still body. And we're gonna rush him. Wow, 30,000.
Not bad.
What do you mean not bad? I'm waylaying you.
You're wasting your time.
Oh, right. That one's arms.
That's it. You're finished. Hope you're ready.
Alright, this one's head, for sure.
You're wasting your time.
What?
Now! Here goes! Darkness! That's it! You're finished! How's it?
So, what you gonna do?
Oh wow, I got more attacks. My bad. Sure.
Burn to ash! Now! Here goes!
Got me.
Goodness, that means...
This can't be happening!
You really don't do anything halfway, do you? I thought I knew what you could do with your 8 leaves training, but you're fighting on a whole nother level today.
Good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd never have stood a chance against you. Time to make good on our wager, Crow. You're coming back with us. What in the...
You've been piloting a Divine Knight for one day. I've been using mine for 3 years. Did you think I wouldn't have a trump card to play?
Damn it! It's like I didn't even phase him. My head!
When a Divine Knight is damaged, the Awakener shares their pain. Just as I feared, it was too early. Or perhaps it may have been too late.
No, you don't!
Rean, are you okay?
Guys, what are you doing?
We are going to buy you time to get away from here.
Run, while you still have the chance.
I can't. I won't just leave you all here.
You can, and you must. Heimdall's been occupied, and it's only a matter of time before we've got a full-blown civil war in our hands.
They might have been caught off guard today, but the Imperial Army's full of elite soldiers. When the war starts, it'll be long and bloody.
But it doesn't have to be like that. You and the Ashen Knight could change things. You could find a third way, like Prince Oliver was talking about. A way that doesn't bow to either faction.
You can become the wind that changes the course of this conflict.
You guys, No, I can't! You'll never make it against him by yourselves! Just run, please!
Just look at yourself. You're in no position to be worrying about us.
Yeah! Just leave it to us!
Once you've escaped, we'll go join the instructors, so don't worry. Take care of him for us. Okay, Celine?
Easier said than done.
Prolonging current battle poses a risk of sustaining irreparable damage. Immediate tactical retreat is advised.
Voice, are you Valimar?
So you gathered enough power, have you? Well, we may have lost this battle, but at least we'll live to fight another day. All right, get us out of here. As far away in Erebonia as you can take us.
Command acknowledged. Charting course.
Wait, no! That's my call to make!
To tell you the truth, I'm scared right now. Terrified, really. But if it means keeping you guys safe, I won't let that fear get the better of me. Playing music with all of you was one of my happiest memories. And I'll keep fighting until we can make more.
Elliot!
That happened because he's the one I romanced. And by romance I meant chose to dance with. It would have been Alyssa had I chose her, or Fee, or I forget who else is a high level. Well, Rean, you wouldn't let all your classmates die. Congratulations, sir. Dang, this turned out to be a really long stream. And I have to say, that is the end of this game, guys. We finally finished Trails of Cold Steel, the first one. But not to worry, on Thursday I will be starting the second one. So we will be playing Trails of Cold Steel 2. Now, I guess I'll quiet up for just a minute and we'll watch these ending previews. I do have to wait for the end of this for the save file. Oh, you can skip it. Okay. There you go. Better to skip those, I think. You can now save clear data. About clear data. Once clear data has been saved, you can load it from the title screen, allowing you to carry over elements of your save file into a new game. Alright, so I do have clear data from the last time I played. We're going to put this one right down here. And clear data is necessary for the, you know, starting the next game, because you can pull it in and use it. So that is it for Trails of Cold Steel. We will be continuing on with Trails of Cold Steel 2 on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you enjoyed this series, then I'm very glad to have been able to play it for you. For people on YouTube, feel free to like it and subscribe. I'd love for that. And I think that's it. So I will see you all on Thursday. Have a nice night.